Stainless steel with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence. Coming into this building, they can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Howard. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So a timeout comes in with the play clock down to just 3 seconds. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Let's go right now. Come on, it's about time, fellas. Let's go. Push through, baby. Let's do this. Big play here. Big play. Let's make something happen. Come on. Big play. Come on.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
Broncos take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Kill!
On the draw, it's a Harvey. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Here we go, set.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Howard out of the pistol here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Vacates quickly left side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 20-zip lead. One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6.
That's really what you like to see, Kate. Both sides of the ball capable of making big plays and stacking that momentum with each other. And you really like to see the offense was prepared to get out there. The call dialed in and ready to go, ready to strike when the opportunity presented itself.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
60 by 6.
Howard looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
70 Lions.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Throw right side, caught by Smith. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. 21-0 our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Almost there, so let's make a play here. One more, boys.
It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here.
Go now. Check go.
The 1st down carry for Pacheco, and he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Howard now to throw. Escapes the pocket. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And it's a sack as he heads out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.
Steelers 7.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10. at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Calvin Austin on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
That one's out and cut on the right side.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Panther 60. Panther.
3rd and long for him here. Gets this one to Freiermuth. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Howard. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready, go.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. And this one is launched downfield. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. find Johnson out of the backfield. And he's tackled for no gain. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. Offense in the hurry up here. On third down, here's Johnson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fields this one at the 3. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Throwing on first down, Nix hits his running back. He's still going at the 30. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of
And they take this in for the score. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Steelers 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Now Howard to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Throwing again here, Howard. Looking right, and he finds him. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. I got him. On me.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And just before halftime, Gronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Steelers 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. They'll go play action. Howard. He's trying to push the field. It is caught at the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Howard, first and 10. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down now, they need 7. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
The gun, Howard. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Fourth down, Howard. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Broncos 34, Steelers 20.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Nicks off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. So that brings up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Nicks quick out wide, complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They've got a man in motion. On first down, they'll run. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. All the way, touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 3-possession game. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
41. Steelers 20.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Let's go now.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On the move, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They're going for this. He connects downfield. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive. Here's first and 10 from the 47. To the air, Howard. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock. Down inside the opposing 30. Give him 25 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the third. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The Steelers will line up.
Flying forward on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
41. Steelers 26. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. It's Nix out of the pistol. Finds him over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Harvey fields the pitch. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Don't go.
Harvey once more. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down, Denver.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. The motion a receiver left. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos grow the lead now to 22 points.
Steelers 26.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Johnson up the middle. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and short, Howard. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs from the 37. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Steelers, first down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. He steps in and makes the interception. Andrew Makuma makes the play. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Rolling out to his left. He can run it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Broncos ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Quick pass, right side, complete. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver. They're going to pass it here. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Giving this to Harvey. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Brought in. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Goes first down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. Nick's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Captain. Hold on, set.
Nick's from the gun. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know It's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams from field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, came two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Quick throw, finds him out right. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos put up even more points in a win. Trey McBride, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Steelers 26.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Broncos right out of here with a win on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they...
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dog. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin.